Imagine being 16 years old. You leave your home country behind. You arrive in a foreign land where you barely speak the language. Your family has almost no money. You don't know anyone. You don't have connections. You don't have a plan. But one day, you will build a company worth billions of dollars. This is the true story of Jan Koum, the founder of WhatsApp. His story doesn't begin in Silicon Valley. It doesn't begin with investors. It doesn't begin with success. It begins in a small apartment in Kyiv, Ukraine. Jan Koum was born on February 24th, 1976 in Kyiv, which at the time was part of the Soviet Union. Life under the Soviet system was very different from life in the West. People had limited opportunities. Many goods were difficult to obtain. Government control was everywhere. Privacy was rare. Conversations were often monitored. People learned to be careful about what they said. Jan grew up watching this reality. His family was not wealthy. Like many families, they focused on survival and making the best of what they had. As a child, Jan was quiet and curious. He enjoyed learning. He was fascinated by how systems worked. Although computers were not common in his daily life, he already had a mindset that would later make him successful. He constantly observed the world around him. He asked questions. He wanted to understand how things worked. But as the years passed, life in Ukraine became increasingly difficult. His mother wanted a better future. She wanted opportunities that simply did not exist where they lived. So in 1992, when Jan was 16 years old, everything changed. His mother made a decision that would alter the course of history. Together, they left Ukraine and moved to the United States. For many immigrants, the journey to America is filled with hope. But hope alone does not pay the bills. When Jan arrived in California, reality hit hard. The family struggled financially. They lived in a small apartment. Money was scarce. Government assistance helped them survive. Life was not glamorous. One day, Jan became interested in computers. At first, it was simply curiosity, but curiosity quickly became obsession. He spent countless hours reading technical manuals. He studied networking systems. He taught himself complex computer concepts. He understood that technology was creating a new future. While Jan was building his skills, tragedy struck his family. His father remained in Ukraine and later passed away. Then another devastating blow arrived. His mother was diagnosed with cancer. He now faced emotional pain, financial pressure, and uncertainty all at once. Many people would have quit. Jan did neither. Instead, he continued learning. He continued moving forward. Years later, his dedication paid off. His networking skills became so advanced that he secured a position at Yahoo. For Jan, this was a major breakthrough. At Yahoo, Jan met a man named Brian Acton. Both loved technology. Both valued simplicity. Without realizing it, they were laying the foundation for a future billion-dollar company. After leaving Yahoo, both Jan and Brian applied for jobs at Facebook. Both were rejected. The future founder of WhatsApp was told no. In 2009, smartphones were becoming more common. Jan saw a problem. His vision was simple: create a messaging platform that anyone could use. That idea became WhatsApp. The early days were difficult. The app crashed frequently. Growth was slow. There were moments when Jan considered shutting it down, but he kept improving the product. One update at a time. Slowly, word spread. Users loved the simplicity. Growth accelerated. WhatsApp was becoming a global phenomenon. The immigrant teenager was now leading one of the fastest growing companies in history. Then came 2014, the year that changed everything. Facebook approached WhatsApp with an acquisition offer. The final deal shocked the world. $19 billion. The real story is persistence. Jan Koum's success was built through decades of learning, decades of patience, decades of overcoming challenges. His story proves that where you start does not determine where you finish. An immigrant teenager with no money became a billionaire entrepreneur because he refused to quit,